welcome to the deep dive.
Yeah.
You know, today we're really going beyond just like the typical AI sci-fi stuff.
Right.
And we're exploring the real ways AI is changing lives, like right now, for the better.
Yeah. That's really the exciting part, isn't it? It's not just theoretical anymore.
Exactly.
AI is actually making the difference.
It's a helper, like a real problem solver out in the world.
Yeah, it is.
And we're going to see just how much good it's doing. Kind of like a heartwarming tech showcase,
That's a great way to put it.
Let's jump right in with a powerful example. Think about the aftermath of that devastating earthquake in Nepal.
Oh, just a terrible tragedy.
The chaos, the urgency, imagine the need just everywhere. And in that crisis, an AI platform stepped up, like a super-powered first responder.
It's incredible how it worked. This AI platform could analyze satellite images and even scan social media posts all in real time.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it could instantly figure out the hardest hit areas. And with that information, rescue teams could be sent out way faster.
So it's like having this eye in the sky, instantly understanding what's happening on the ground, and then directing help exactly where it's needed most.
That's a really good way to think about it, yeah.
But it wasn't just about seeing the damage, right? This AI also took on the logistics, like a mastermind.
Yeah, it was amazing. Nepal has such a challenging terrain, right? But the AI could map out the most efficient delivery routes, taking into account road conditions, the urgency of different needs, even things like how many trucks were available in an area.
Like a hyper-intelligent GPS for disaster relief.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine that.
That's incredible.
Getting help to the right places the right way.
Wow. So it's AI bringing order to chaos, really ensuring help gets to those who need it most.
Absolutely.
And here's the amazing part. This AI, it learns from every disaster, constantly refining its responses for the next one.
That's the beauty of machine learning, right? It's not static. It analyzes how well past relief efforts worked, looks at challenges.
So it's constantly improving.
Understands how situations change, and then it uses that to adapt and improve for future disasters.
It's not just reacting, it's learning and evolving.
Right.
Becoming even more powerful, a better tool for good with every experience.
It really is incredible how it works.
It really is. It's like having this digital guardian angel that's getting smarter and more capable all the time.
Yeah.
Let's switch gears for a second to another really inspiring example of AI making a difference. Personalized medicine.
Oh, yeah.
This is where AI is helping to tailor treatments to individual needs, right?
Exactly.
So it's like medicine that's custom made just for you, like the future, but happening now.
And it's having a huge impact. One big area is clinical trials for new cancer drugs.
Oh.
So, traditionally, these trials were very one-size-fits-all, right?
Right.
But AI is changing that. Now you can have personalized trials where treatments are actually tailored to each patient.
So we're moving away from this mass-produced approach and more toward like a bespoke tailoring service for medicine.
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it.
How does AI actually do that, though? How does it make this happen?
Well, picture the AI as this super-powered matchmaker.
Okay.
It's sifting through tons of data genetics, medical history, social factors to figure out which patients will benefit most from a drug.
Like finding the perfect key for a specific lock, but the lock is the person's biology and the key is the treatment.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So instead of just hoping that a drug works for everyone, AI helps make sure the right treatment reaches the right person.
And at the right time, yeah, it's super important.
And that has such potential. It could revolutionize drug development, lead to quicker breakthroughs and better therapies.
And, it also creates new possibilities for patients who might not have had any options before.
Right.
By finding those who are most likely to respond to a new treatment, AI brings hope, potentially life-saving therapies, to those who need it most.
It's a beautiful example of how AI can actually amplify our ability to care for one another.
Yeah, I agree.
Bringing this kind of personalized touch to the world of medicine, which can feel so daunting sometimes.
It can, definitely.
Now, for our final act of technological kindness, let's go to Sweden. That's where AI is being used to create a city that's truly inclusive and accessible.
Oh, that's a great example, because it really shows how technology can empower individuals and give people a sense of belonging, regardless of their abilities.
Imagine navigating a city, any city, with ease, no matter what challenges you might face.
It would be amazing, wouldn't it?
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
So how is AI making this a reality?
Well, one of the biggest impacts is in public transportation. For people with visual impairments, the AI provides real-time audio cues,
Right.
like through smartphone apps or dedicated devices. Imagine you're approaching a bus stop
Okay.
and your phone announces, "Bus number 23, heading downtown, arriving in 2 minutes."
That's incredible.
It can even guide you through, like, complex subway stations.
So you always know where you're going.
Yeah, safely and confidently.
That's amazing. It's like having a personal guide always there
It is, yeah.
to help you navigate.
That's a great way to put it.
What about people with other disabilities? Does this AI system cater to them as well?
It does. It's designed to be what we call multimodal,
Oh, okay.
meaning it can communicate in a lot of different ways.
So it can adjust to different needs.
Exactly. For example, people with hearing impairments can get visual cues and information through screens or even augmented reality apps.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
It's
Flexible, adaptable to individual needs, ensuring everyone can experience the city on their terms.
I like that, on their terms.
Right.
And for people with mobility issues, the AI can actually interact with the city's infrastructure.
Really? Like how?
So let's say you're at a pedestrian crossing. These AI-powered sensors can tell if someone needs more time to cross safely,
Okay.
and then it automatically extends the crossing signal.
That's such a simple thing, but it makes a big
A
difference.
huge difference, yeah.
It's an example of AI creating a more empathetic and inclusive environment, right? It's not just convenience. It's about fostering a sense of belonging, making sure everyone can participate fully in city life.
Absolutely. It's about making everyone feel welcome, supported.
And empowered.
Exactly. Empowered to move freely and independently.
These examples, they really highlight the incredible potential of AI to make the world a kinder place, a more inclusive place.
They really do.
It's like this new kind of digital empathy is emerging, you know?
Yeah, I see that.
Technology is being used not just to fix problems, but to really understand and address human needs in a compassionate way.
It's pretty amazing.
It really is amazing, and it's just the beginning.
Oh, for sure. Just the beginning.
As AI continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more inspiring examples of how this technology can uplift us, empower us.
And connect us in ways we haven't even imagined yet.
I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Me too.
But for now, we'll have to pause our deep dive here.
Okay.
Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll explore even more examples of AI making a positive impact on the world.
Sounds good. Welcome back to our exploration of AI as a force for good. It's been really inspiring to see how this technology is tackling some of humanity's biggest challenges.
It is, and creating a more inclusive and compassionate world in the process.
For sure.
It's crazy to think we're just scratching the surface of what AI can do.
I know, right?
And today I'm really excited to look at how AI is being used to protect our planet.
Oh, interesting.
Almost like a guardian of our natural resources.
Like that analogy. AI is proving to be an invaluable tool for that. Monitoring, safeguarding our environment. Everything from like tracking endangered species to combating deforestation.
Wow.
And even tackling climate change.
Let's start with that wildlife conservation piece. I've heard about AI tracking and protecting endangered species in ways we couldn't have even imagined before.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Imagine a system that can analyze images and videos from those camera traps.
Oh, right. The ones they set up in like dense forests and remote areas.
Exactly, exactly. And this AI, it doesn't just identify different species. It can actually distinguish individual animals.
Wow, really?
With incredible accuracy.
So researchers don't have to go through all that footage manually anymore.
Nope. AI takes care of the heavy lifting, saves a ton of time and resources.
What kind of impact is that having on the ground? What are they learning from this AI analysis?
Well, the insights are super valuable for conservation. For example, by tracking movements of endangered animals, researchers can identify those critical habitats that need protection.
So it's giving them information they need to make decisions.
Yeah, exactly. They can also see how human activity is impacting those populations and then,
Come up with strategies to minimize those impacts.
Exactly, yeah. It's like having this virtual park ranger constantly watching the ecosystem.
I like that.
Alerting us to any threats and helping us make smarter decisions about protection.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But what about deforestation? That's such a huge, complex issue.
It is.
How can AI even begin to address that?
Deforestation is a global problem, for sure, but AI is becoming a powerful tool in the fight against it. For example, AI systems can analyze satellite imagery, looking for changes in forest cover.
Yep.
And they can do that in real time.
So we're not just waiting for like occasional flyovers or patrols anymore.
Nope. AI is constantly watching our forests from above, like a vigilant watchdog.
That's incredible. It feels like AI is almost a force for good in a very tangible way, helping to protect the lungs of our planet.
It really is. And those applications are constantly expanding.
That's great to hear.
Researchers are developing systems that can predict wildfires, monitor coral reefs, even track plastic waste in the ocean.
It's amazing to see how AI is being harnessed to protect our planet and ensure its health for generations to come.
Absolutely.
Now let's move on to another area where AI is making a real difference.
Yeah.
The world of education.
Oh, great.
I've heard so much about personalized learning and AI tutors.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, what does that actually look like in practice?
So personalized learning is all about tailoring the educational experience to each student's needs, their learning style. And AI is a big part of making that happen. Imagine this. An AI tutor that adapts to a student's pace, figures out their strengths, their weaknesses, and then gives them customized feedback and support.
So it's like having a personal tutor who knows exactly how you learn best.
Exactly.
And can guide you through the material in a way that makes sense for you.
Yeah, in a way that's engaging and effective.
Doesn't that raise concerns about the role of teachers, though, in this AI-powered future?
Well, it's important to remember that AI is not meant to replace teachers.
Okay.
It's about empowering them.
Okay, yeah.
By taking over those more routine tasks, grading, lesson planning, all the admin stuff, AI frees up teachers' time.
So they can do what they do best.
Right. Inspire, mentor their students. It's a partnership.
AI handling the routine, teachers providing that human touch.
Exactly. And the possibilities are really exciting. Imagine AI systems creating personalized learning paths for each student, recommending resources, even facilitating group learning.
It's about making learning dynamic and engaging, really tailoring it to each individual.
Yeah, it's about giving everyone the opportunity to learn and grow no matter their background.
That's a powerful idea. AI used to make education more accessible, more equitable, more effective for everyone.
Absolutely.
It's really heartening to see how AI is creating this more personalized and inclusive learning experience. But I'm also curious about how AI is impacting healthcare.
Oh, yeah. Healthcare is ripe for transformation.
Oh, sure.
And AI is driving a lot of that change. We're seeing incredible advancements.
Like where?
In diagnostics, treatment development, personalized medicine, even surgical procedures.
Okay, let's start with diagnostics. I've heard about AI being used to analyze medical images, like X-rays and CT scans, to detect diseases earlier and more accurately. How does that work?
AI is incredibly good at recognizing patterns, even subtle ones that a human eye might miss.
Wow.
They can analyze huge amounts of data to find those early signs of disease.
So it's like having another set of highly trained eyes, looking at everything, making sure nothing's missed.
That's a good way to put it. And it can lead to much earlier interventions, which is often key.
That makes sense. What about developing new treatments? How can AI contribute to that process?
Well, drug discovery has traditionally been a lot of trial and error, but AI is changing that. It can analyze massive data sets, scientific literature, clinical trials to identify promising drug candidates.
So it's helping researchers make more informed decisions.
Exactly. It can also predict how effective existing drugs might be for new uses. And that can potentially speed up the whole process.
So bringing hope to patients faster.
Yeah, sometimes years faster. And AI is also being used to personalize treatments.
Oh, right. Tailoring them to each individual patient.
Based on their genes, lifestyle, other factors. It's like having a treatment plan designed just for you.
That sounds like the future of medicine.
It really is. But what about AI in surgery? Is that science fiction or is it actually happening?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
AI-assisted surgery is real. It's happening now.
Wow.
AI-powered robots are assisting surgeons with complex procedures.
Really?
They can perform delicate tasks with incredible precision, reducing complications, improving outcomes.
It's like AI is literally lending a hand in the operating room.
Yeah, helping surgeons achieve a level of accuracy that might not be possible otherwise.
But does that mean robots are replacing surgeons?
No, not at all. It's important to remember these robots are tools.
Tools to help.
Exactly. They enhance the surgeon's capabilities, giving them more accuracy and control.
So it's about augmenting human skills, not replacing them.
Right. Making surgery safer and more effective.
It's incredible how much AI is changing healthcare. Yeah. Earlier diagnoses, more effective treatments.
A more personalized and compassionate approach.
But as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I'm also interested in exploring how AI is impacting the world of work.
Yeah, that's a big one.
The future of work is a topic that causes a lot of anxiety.
It does, but I think AI has the potential to really enhance our work experience.
Not diminish it.
Not at all. And in the next part, we'll look at how AI is transforming the workplace in some positive and maybe even surprising ways.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We've been on this amazing journey exploring how AI is being used as a force for good, and it's been pretty inspiring, wouldn't you say?
It really has. It's amazing to see how this technology is not only solving problems, but it's actually enhancing what we can do as humans, creating new possibilities.
Exactly. And today, we're going to look at a topic that I know sometimes makes people a bit nervous. It's the future of work.
Yeah, it can be a little scary to think about.
I hear people worrying about AI taking over jobs, but I want to know how you see it. How can AI actually make our work lives better? Create new opportunities?
I think it's all about perspective, really. We need to stop seeing AI as this thing that's going to replace us and instead think of it as a powerful tool, a tool that can help us do more, free us up from those boring, repetitive tasks.
So instead of fearing job losses,
Mhm.
we should be looking at how AI can actually transform our jobs,
Right.
make them more engaging, more fulfilling even.
Exactly. That's the key.
Can you give us some real-world examples of what that might look like?
Sure. Imagine an accountant. Right now, they probably spend hours and hours just entering data into spreadsheets. AI can automate all of that.
Okay, so then what happens?
Well, now that accountant has time to do more interesting things, they can focus on financial analysis, strategic planning, the stuff that requires a human brain.
That makes sense. It's using AI to handle the tedious stuff so humans can focus on what we're good at, creativity, critical thinking, interacting with each other. But what about those jobs where you need physical labor? Can AI be helpful there too?
Oh, absolutely. Take manufacturing, for example. You can have AI-powered robots working right alongside human workers.
Really?
Yeah. The robots handle the dangerous jobs, the repetitive stuff, anything that needs extreme precision, things that are hard on human bodies.
So it's not robots versus humans, it's robots and humans working as a team.
Exactly. Everyone playing to their strengths. It's not just about efficiency and getting more done either. It's also about making the workplace safer for everyone.
That's great. But I have to ask us something I hear a lot. What about people whose skills become outdated? Will AI create this skills gap that leaves some workers behind?
That's a valid concern. It's why we have to invest in education and training programs, right? We need to help people develop the skills they'll need in this new AI-powered world.
So it's not just about adapting to AI, but embracing all the opportunities that come with it.
Exactly. As AI becomes more common in different industries, we're going to need people who can design these systems, build them, implement them, and maintain them. That's a whole new set of jobs right there.
So we should see AI as a catalyst for growth, for new career paths and new possibilities, not just a threat.
Absolutely. And there's another benefit to AI in the workplace that I think is really important. It can actually help create a more inclusive and equitable environment for everyone.
Oh, wow. How does that work?
Well, think about hiring practices. We know there can be biases, right? But AI-powered tools can help identify and mitigate those biases. They can make sure that everyone has a fair shot, no matter their background.
That's fantastic. So AI can help level the playing field, promote diversity and inclusion in a real way.
Exactly. And those same tools can help create more accessible workplaces for people with disabilities too, providing accommodations and support so everyone can contribute their talents.
It's about using AI to build a work environment where everyone feels valued, respected, and empowered. I love that.
And don't forget about work-life balance. AI can help with that too.
Really?
By taking on those time-consuming tasks, streamlining workflows, it frees up more time for us to spend with our families, do things we enjoy, even just relax a little.
So it's about creating a more harmonious relationship between our work lives and our personal lives.
Exactly. It's about humans and AI working together, not against each other, to create a better, more fulfilling, more equitable work experience for everyone.
This has been an incredibly insightful conversation. It's clear that AI has the potential to be such a powerful force for good in so many areas of our lives, from disaster relief and personalized medicine to accessibility in cities, environmental protection, and now even the future of work. As we wrap up this deep dive, what would you say is the key takeaway for our listeners?
I think the most important thing to remember is that AI isn't some far-off futuristic thing. It's here now, and it's already making a positive difference in the world. Of course, we need to be aware of potential challenges, but we should approach AI with hope, with a commitment to using it ethically and responsibly for the benefit of all humanity.
That's a wonderful message. And on that note, we've reached the end of our deep dive into AI as a force for good.
It's been a pleasure exploring these amazing examples with you.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. And to our listeners, as always, keep those deep dives going.